window starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Set 50, plant.
Mark by 4. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
5.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
On the double. Hey, orbit.
Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming.
From the gun, Jones. Flush to his right. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
Set, ready. 60, Pittsburgh.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
2.
Now Jones on first down. That's complete to Richard, the running back. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Watch that. Check, Mike.
Go.
Mike, 54. Oh, here we go.
Let's go.
A carry for Foreman. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Jones operating from the gun, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
Check.
Waiting.
Swift.
5-7.
Kill.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go. 180.
Here we go again. 31's the mic. Get in the weight room. 30.
On 2nd and 9. Wentz trying to lay one up deep. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
That's how the defense score points.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ready?
On second down, Foreman. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Okay, ready?
Mike, 59, Mike.
Hey, exit.
All day, all day. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Get it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Go. Hey, Haywood.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. I'm going to run you over.
They'll run with Foreman. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Do you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. You might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. Back
60
at the
out,
5-yard line now, second and goal.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Deep dribble.
Now Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. They'll begin the drive with Howard. He finds an opening past the 40. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And down right around the 37. It's a gain of 35. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Wentz now on first down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Waiting!
Check, 47.
Don't get nervous.
Shit.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wait, go.
That's Aguilar with it on the jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
If you kill it, motion me out. Mike.
Now Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance,
here we go.
and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
31's the mic. Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Looking deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Go, go. 120.
You kept blocking.
Great 15, great 15.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. You go tight. You got
Ram. Hey, empty.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Jordan Howard with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, we got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people and power his way forward.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready, set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
These two teams all tied after 1.
Here we go. 8 read.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Foreman. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Greystone travel.
Now Foreman. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge. And the ball carrier did not benefit.
This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Jones heading up here 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run it now out of the gun. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set. Excited about hitting him in the first half? Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
No!
can't block me. You can't block me.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, check. 59.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 9. Jones. He completes it to Tate. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Down.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Watch 54. It's our time. It's our time.
Now.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Being chased out left. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Jalen Richard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. Rosas to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Next, the score, Giants 14, Eagles 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Take left. Hey.
Throwing on 1st is Wentz. 20. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check safety.
Hey, Lou.
Rush in. Rush in.
They'll run from the pistol with Howard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about a free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Hopkins with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, Make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
We want this.
Throwing again. Jones dancing to his left. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Bravo.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. No chance. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's going to look deep down the field, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Steps away to his left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Got it.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Jones throwing on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Come on, D.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's a screen to Richard. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
Check. 53, Mike.
Hey, wahoo!
You got nothing. Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Jones now from the gun on third down. And this is Shepard on the catch. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Jones now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down.
High 7.
53 is the mic.
Go.
Here's Jones operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
In your face. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Yes.
Mike, 53.
Buzz.
Mike.
Watch twist.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Too little, cupcake.
Now.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready.
53. Check 53.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, Alpha.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Watch the run.
Yo. Go.
Pop.
Let's go.
Ready.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Bandit.
Hey, Echo.
53 is the mic. 53. Check 53.
Man out. Check.
Get it.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Jones. This is caught to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Ready.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Kill. Sponge. No.
Protein spill.
Bang.
Rock it.
This is Richard. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Let's go. Hey, Charlie.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Man, that's trash.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Hey, Orbit.
Tight down. There you go. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Watch the out.
Big grip.
Now Jones from the gun. He'll throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Team 6.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
I got it.
Hey.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm coming, baby.
On the ball. Hit it.
Jones, the final shot before break. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on off.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And only able to get two here. Stopped at the 30. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
60 or. Hey, Delta.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
From the 30 on second down. Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Another shot from the one on second and goal.
You ain't got nothing. Lefty, lefty. Hey, other side, solid, solid.
Out, 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 out.
What's that?
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
What's that?
Trying to punch it in with power. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. The last two runs have gone nowhere, and now another showdown looming on third and goal. They go with Howard again. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good work.
Under pressure, they got him again. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Derek Barnett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Get that ball. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Look at me, zipper.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
Hey, Haywood. On the ball. Go.
Jones now operating from the gun. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Go. 180.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the 39, Wentz. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants' side of the field. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Wentz. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
54.
Go.
Yo. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Get it.
From the gun, Jones. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he goes out right around the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
On the ready.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Big grip.
On the ground, Richard. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's gonna be.
Hey, Foxtrot.
It's gonna be a long day.
Hey, watch that.
Hit it.
Throwing Jones.
Here we go, G. Get off the field.
That's complete left side to Shepard. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28.
64.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Richard lost it, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30, 10, 5, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that'll increase their lead to 28. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Tight dog.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Byington. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And the pressure gets to him again. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hatchet. Check 90. Let's go.
On third down, Foreman. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
47. Guys, it's game situation. Watch the safety creep.
On third down, this is Howard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 34-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And they take a knee. Here's Matt Weil now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Ready, break.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.